All right, welcome you guys. We back with 5Q. We doing an emergency podcast
Hey,
for
state of the
emergency
emergency.
reasons. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, as of last night, the Lakers had traded Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first round pick to the Mavs for Luka Doncic, Markieff Morris, and I forgot who the last one is, but
We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get it right.
yeah, the major trade is
Tony.
Luka is now a Laker. Guys, any first thoughts?
We're cooked. We're cooked. Our future is cooked. And even if we're in win now mode, we're still cooked. AD is gonna be watching the game with me. He might as well sit on the couch with me. This is
Yeah,
the really gonna be the worst trades we've ever seen. I can't even if we want to chip this year, I still wouldn't make this trade. Even
Damn.
if you guarantee me a ring
really?
right
If you want to chip off the year you got the trade, you would
now.
still not make the trade.
Because we're giving up our future. Like Luka is a player you could only get every once in a while. Like we did not know he was going to be this good. We drafted him thinking he's going to be amazing, but he exceeded expectations. He's going to be the generational star, first team all the time. Like you really just can't replace that.
Not, yeah,
And
I
then you
understand
send him to
that.
the Lakers. That's the worst.
Really the worst part.
That's
You
really what.
made the
That's the
Yeah.
part
Lakers
that crushes
future.
my
They was
soul, man.
looked at the Bron.
It's crazy that the fact that nobody knew about this trade besides what's the name? Nico and Pelinka. They talked about it themselves.
And I genuinely believe that's telling. I feel like that's so telling because trades like this don't happen in sports. One and two, when blockbuster trades like this happen, the league is aware that someone's being shopped. Like the league is aware. Like
Mhm.
everyone is in the know that hey, we could be shopping, bro, or hey, we're trying to move this and that to get this and that. There was none of that. It was straight up like secret alias. Like we in the cut. You send me him, I send you. It was nah. I think just the way they I think the way now that this trade has grown on me is not full 24 but we're pushing 24 hours. I don't think the trade overall is a like I don't say nah it's bad. I just don't think the trade overall is something that you can say as an organization we got all like we asked everybody. It doesn't seem like that. It seems like genuinely something that Palinka and Nico Harrison made that decision on their own, didn't involve nobody from either side on how this should work, and they greenlit it. And Dallas is gonna be suffering from losing the superstar of Luka's caliber for at least the next 5 years. You can't replace a guy of that
Yeah, I'm
talent.
replace something like
You
that.
just can't. I think more than anything that Dallas was fed up with Luka because you don't trade away generational talents for not for AD in a first round.
And they
Like,
didn't want to pay that super max. I'm like, it's just so many
and
trifling.
you don't want to pay the supermax because of what we hearing rumors because he's
They're talking about his
overweight. It's
his
like, what do
weight
we?
and
They
defensive
treat him like
accuracy.
Zion. Why is Luca getting the Zion treatment?
Like it makes
Oh,
no
They
sense
still
for
ain't shipped Zion,
somebody
by the
that
way.
just
Zion
moved
in
to
New
the
Orleans
and
right now,
finals.
Zion
buckling
has
down.
a solidified job. He is safe. He's safer than Luca.
It just doesn't make sense. How you go treat somebody that just took y'all to the finals like that?
I
Literally,
think
like, what did we need to upgrade the team for? We just got Clay. That should have been it.
I think the big thing I think the big thing is you let go of a player like that when there's a almost like a communication issue or a gap between ownership
Mhm.
and player. I genuinely believe so. Because again, the trade would have been cool if they shopped Luca around or if they were like, all right, everybody in the league, just to let y'all know, we're tired of Luca. He's fat. We gotta go get
Would have
we
been
you know
so
what I
much
mean?
better.
We got assets. We got things to ship off, you know? It was none of that. It was straight up like, we got a guy, we know you want him, give us AD. That's literally what it looks like. That's literally what it looks like.
It
We
just
got a
didn't.
guy, he's Luka Doncic, give us AD and whatever else, and we'll make it shake. And Palinka sent whatever was his base, and he said, let's do it. Let's just do it. So that lets me know that Nico and Luka probably weren't seeing eye to eye for a while. There's rumors saying that Luka was not locked in with the conditioning coaches, wasn't locked in with the regimen and all the things. But it's like, guys, he got y'all to a finals out of shape.
Does
Man,
he even
he got
need
he got
that?
them
Does
to
he
the
even
finals,
need
bro.
y'all training regimen?
Like Mavs
Luka
act
can
like we've
smoke
been
hookah in the
performing
back of the
double.
team bus, and I would still offer him that supermax. It just doesn't make no sense to trade somebody that just took y'all to the finals just because of conditioning or things like that. If that's a hindrance to like, of course, it hindered him in the finals, but exactly, it's the NBA finals.
It's the
Like
final.
he got y'all there. So I definitely believe this was like, I guess a case of like overreacting to the
Man,
flaws on the
self-sabotage.
Cavs.
That's what it looked like. It looked like
Yeah,
self-sabotage. It looked like self-sabotage. It looked like self-sabotage. I'm
Literally.
not
to be
gonna lie.
honest.
It looked like them boys panicked and was like, fuck it. We just gonna get rid of Luka. And I just don't understand the world you have to be in as a GM to see that like a generational player like Luka, right? And think, And mind you, you built the team around him. This Mavs team are
Built
all
around him.
players that would support Luka's playing style. I don't know how they end up now having AD, Clay, and Kyrie be their 1, 2, and 3 option. Now, not in that order, but that's gonna be what the options are. That's their 1, 2, and
I
3 option. And it's almost like we overcompensated for wanting, because I think what Nico Harrison was saying was defense is more important. I think you're overcompensating because you didn't make it to the finals last year with defense. And in all reality, if it wasn't the Celtics that y'all ran into, I'm not gonna lie, I think Dallas has a shot against anybody that's not the Celtics coming out the East.
well, Celtics gonna come out the East anyway. So, but
I don't
like
think
with
this.
that, did you see the interview with Nico and Jason Kidd?
Man, I only saw the clips. J.K. looked like he is in a tizzy. He is
He
distraught.
looked
You
worse
can
than
see it in his
us.
body
Man,
language. He's distraught. He can't
yeah,
believe his
you could
eyes.
easily tell. Like
You can
when
easily tell
Nico was
you can
talking,
tell J.K. had no idea. He didn't tell J.K. at all.
he was laughing and stuff like that. Jason Kidd was sitting there with a straight face.
Straight face, like
I
It
can't even
just
fathom.
he
It's
was
like you.
correcting them. Nico was saying things wrong. He was like, "Nah, you got to say it like this." He was, "Nah, it's bad, bro.
it's really bad. I'm
It's
not gonna
bad."
lie.
And I think a move like this, I'll be honest, I want to get Jeff's opinion too. I think a move like this, in all reality, does not actually benefit you right now. In all reality, I think team chemistry for me, I always say cohesion. Basketball is different than football. I feel like football, you can have a lot more individualism. Even though basketball, you think it's a lot more individualism, it's really a big, important team game where guys got to trust where they're going to be. And I feel like when you make a trade like this, where like, Clay came to Dallas to come play with Lou, Kyrie came to Dallas to come play with Lou. I'm not gonna lie. You can make an
Everybody on
argument.
that team
This
is
You can
this
make an
gonna kill
argument that
morale.
everybody on that team is here for Lulu. Nobody
Derek
else.
Lively's whole play style is based off of
It's
Luka.
based off of Luka. So I think personally, people are gonna say that both teams, like Lakers, run for the future. Dallas won for now. I don't think Dallas wins right now because I'm thinking, how are these guys gonna now gel together? Because I'll be honest, Luka was their ball dominant guard. It wasn't really Reed. It wasn't Kyrie as it being 100. If you
Kyrie
watch,
was definitely playing more off ball.
he was playing more off ball. Obviously, Kyrie can ball handle and can have the ball in his hand. But in all reality, though,
I feel like Kyrie's
Luka
more
was their on
successful
ball.
when he's off ball,
Off
honestly.
ball, I prefer
Like
Kyrie
playing like
being
the
an off ball
two
ball player.
to
I
somebody else.
never cared for Kyrie being like a true point, honestly. But in it's funny because in the case of like Dallas, you can move Luka to 1, play Luka at the 2. You can do so many lineup variations. If he's 270 and don't want to lose the weight, play his big ass at the 4.
He's already like 6'7", 6'8".
Like what
Like
the hell?
he is big, so it's like
He's huge already. Just play him at the 4. If it really is something where it's like y'all can't get him to lock in with the conditioning, y'all can't get him to buy into whatever y'all is the Dallas way. If y'all can't get him to buy in, but he's your best player,
He's
where is it
literally the
when the
face of the
organization's
team.
gonna be like, all right, I guess I felt like my world, I think they felt like they've done enough compensating, but with a guy like Luka, you gonna compensate for the world. I'm not gonna lie.
it just doesn't make no
It's
sense.
like you trading Giannis, trading SGA. See, some players on teams are just not touchable, and you
Untouchable.
touch
That's
an
what I'm saying.
untouchable.
If you could like before yesterday, if you could name a list of players that's like untouchable in the NBA, Luka would be on that list.
Luka would be one of them boys on the list for sure.
Tatum, like you just not touching these players. Like and they touched
And
him.
it's like it don't
Sick.
even make sense. Not even just like from like the basketball and the team fit standpoint, but like from a business standpoint, that's your money maker right there.
Bro, they're
That's
gonna
the guy
lose
from
Big
so
busting.
many
money
ticket
That's the
maker right
guy from
there.
sales.
busting seats. True.
Bro, they already lost 1 million followers on Instagram. They're gonna lose these ticket
They
sales.
lost 1 million followers on Instagram.
Literally, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. Did I unfollow them? I need to make sure I unfollowed them.
He said, "Did I unfollow?"
I need to add to that. I need to
That's
step in.
Man, you know what's crazy? All those, and I think Dallas doesn't realize too, all those 77 jerseys that they have are just going to become Lakers fans.
what I'm saying. Everybody's just gonna move over to.
Everyone's just going to like, I don't think Dallas realizes their fan base for the last 3 to 5 years were pretty much just all Luka fans. You
Yep.
can argue the whole city of Dallas was showing up just to see Luka.
Just to see Luka
It
hoop,
was
bro.
so many 77 jerseys. That's an
I'm
ugly
telling you.
number. We saw it everywhere.
Now, what are you
No,
going to
for
do?
real. You ain't never seen nobody rocking number 77 out in public until Luka came, man.
Until Luka came through. And it pains me to say that like Luka's going to terrorize because you traded him in conference. That's so to get to a finals, if you have to, you gotta go through LA if you have to, or they gotta go through y'all. One of the two. Y'all gonna have to bump into each other at one point. So that leads me to believe Nico made this trade out of spite, it was an emotional move. And it's self-sabotage.
It's got to
And
be.
I don't see a world where any GM makes this trade. I don't see a world where any GM makes this trade unless they have an issue with that player. Plain and simple. And I think that's what it is. And I think as we move on to the future, we'll get more information about what really was the nitty-gritty behind this trade. And what really had Nico and Pelinka thinking that this was something. Well, I know when Pelinka got the news, he was
just like, I mean,
yeah, Luka. So it doesn't even matter who you ask for. I'm sending them. It don't matter who.
Yeah, that was like, bro, they
As
probably
long as
gave
it's
up
not
Braun.
Bronny, I'll
They
send
asked
them. I
nice
swear to
enough,
God.
like.
If it's not Bronny, we sending them. I promise you, we're gonna send them. Keep LeBron, like LeBron and Bronny were the only untouchables. Everybody else was free. And I think
so
the
what do you
Lakers,
guys
I don't
think
really even think the Lakers won in this case too, because like there's no defense for sure. We got no defense no more.
They
No more interior defense at all.
They got Jackson Hayes as a center.
But I do think the good thing about the Lakers is they can really, once Braun retired, they can start from scratch and
They
build
got a
around
future
Luka.
though. That's the thing. They have brightest future of all. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like, all they gotta do is build around Luka. They got the least
and
amount.
LA is a big city, big market. They can attract free agents there, like
easy, no
like
question.
And
Luka's there.
Braun retired.
And
Luka's
there. Like
there.
everybody gonna want to play with Luka. Like the future,
and people love playing with the Lakers. Just the Lakers in general.
The future, they're really set. But as of right now, the roster is
issue.
currently constructed. They're definitely missing some presence on defense.
Massive.
Like now they look a little mixed up and things like that, but they got the future. They can do whatever now.
Yeah.
Their future is bright. Oh.
I bet you this summer they're gonna bring somebody over, man.
Man,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm making that call. Hey, Joel, I'm making that Joel call bad, bro. I'm making that Joel call so bad. I'm calling the Sixers and saying, what you want from him? What? What do you want from him? We don't even need him to play 20 games.
You might get Joel for the low too.
Man, what? What do you want for him? What is it?
But I would want him to be with a more agile center though, for some reason.
Just because you've seen him with Lively, I think seeing his work with Lively
that can catch lobs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a real agile center, because I think that's what the bread and butter was.
Okay, I can see that.
But who?
Who would that be in the league right now?
That's tradable.
That's tradable. Nobody. But I was thinking, don't Houston Rockets got a?
You talking about Sengun?
Yeah,
they not letting him go.
Yeah, I was like, he's not tradable.
If Sengun is untouchable and Luka isn't
better job stability than Luka.
Like that is crazy. That is crazy. The amount of players that like teams have held on to not trade.
Green got more stability than Luka.
It just doesn't make no sense.
Everyone's a loser in this situation. I really don't see how the Mavericks win now, and I don't see how this sets up the Lakers for the future. I can kind of see how it sets up the Lakers for the
No,
future,
I definitely
but
see
it's
how
like,
that's up the Lakers.
I can
but
see the
like,
Lakers.
bro, LeBron is what, almost 50? How
Yeah.
much of the future do we have? And I get we
No,
got Luke.
I
I
mean, like
get we got Luca.
Once
that's the
LeBron
good
gone, it's
part.
over. Like once
Bron
LeBron
is out the
gone, you got
door.
Luca.
That's the good part. Bron's up
You
there.
gotta
You can
worry
start
about
from
LeBron's
scratch.
contract. You ain't gotta worry about all the stuff that goes on with LeBron. Now you got Luca in LA, mind you, and everybody's finna want
Gonna jump on
the
that team.
opportunity to play with him.
Everybody's gonna jump on the team. Once Braun leave and it's all open, it's just Luca.
Yeah.
It's sky's the limit.
How do you think the lineup for LA goes? Who do you think ends up actually being a starting five?
Right now,
Yeah,
I
right
think the
now with
only
the
option
roster.
is Jackson Hayes.
Damn.
That's the only option right now. That's why I feel like they probably gonna get a center. First things
Jeez.
first, get a center, and then work from there.
They gonna
But
start the thing from the ground up.
they got time now.
They got
Like
time. Oh, the
I think
window's about to be
the end
open.
of Luca's contract is this year, but
It's this year, yeah.
might as well he gonna
But
resign.
I heard with the trade too. I heard with the trade too. Dallas messed up how he can get some money
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
he needs
he
supermax
can't
to.
too.
get the
I heard that
Superman.
too, which is just
That is insane. It is insane.
again like as an owner, you make that kind of trade. There's some animosity. There's got to be like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like it's crazy when we got to get on Zoom to talk about it. That's it's
I'm
crazy.
gonna be honest. This is the wildest trade I've seen. 100%.
This is on the same level as the GSW KD trade. This is about that.
It's worse because
Not
we
even.
You think it's
seen
worse?
Katie leaving coming.
It's worse
We
because you
knew
traded
Katie was
Luca in his
gonna leave.
prime.
Like we knew Katie was gonna leave. We didn't know where he was gonna go. This was
Luca,
a
we bet
random
on Luca
Saturday.
forever.
A random Saturday, the week before Luca come back from his injury. Nah, I
Nobody
don't
even
think
saw it
there's
coming.
ever
They
been
even
a trade
did the
like that.
owners even know? Like
Bro, I thought it was AI. I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was real.
everybody did.
I think I'm getting sent though. I'm thinking I'm getting sent the whole time. It's real life.
It's real. That
Real
is.
life.
I was in the car looking at that thing. I was like, "Ain't no way! Like, there's no way." I'm over here looking at Sham's page, making sure it's real. I'm like, "Oh, okay. This
I
thing got
thought
two
Sean was a triple
locations."
agent. I didn't even think that was him. I thought that was one of the dummy accounts.
As soon
I
as
thought that was
ESPN
a bot.
posted, it was it.
For real. I thought that was a bot. It was Sham himself. I was expecting something like Woj to tweet that. When that's why I was like, the hell?
Woj retired though, but yeah,
Woj
no.
retired? Woj retired?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Woj
He
retired
missed the
2 months
news
ago.
cycle of a life. What? That's crazy, bro.
Being the first to post that would have been insane.
Would have been. I mean, you saw how Sham Twitter was going crazy, bro.
It was like he got hacked. He's a liar.
Oh, bro. But like being on social media, you don't see blockbuster trades at at this caliber.
And I think what we got was stupid. I think that's what killed a lot of people. It was like AD, some picks.
Not some picks.
AD and
One
a
pick.
pick. One
One
pick.
pick.
One,
Not some picks. One. And it's not even. It's in 2029. It's deep in the future.
oh my god! Oh
it's
my
in 20. That pick is in 2029.
2029. It's like
a brick
it's
away.
like a freshman in high school or something.
Like literally, that pick is an 8th grader right now. If all reality, the hell.
It's crazy stuff.
That's
man.
what made it seem fake to me. If we'd have got a bunch of different stuff, bunch of different players,
but that's what you would expect for someone of Luka's caliber. And the fact that they don't do it, it troubles me. I think that's why the Dallas Mavericks don't never move me. Dallas sports in general don't move me. So I can't shout out D. I shout out to D, but shout out Fort Worth. But it doesn't move me. This right here, I can genuinely say has set the sports culture back. In the city, you can feel it too. Like, it's crazy when you walking around and everyone is like, damn, Luka.
You see them protesting in front of the American Airlines Center?
Bro, there's pictures of grown men in church with the 77 on. Real spill. It's not no
They brought a whole casket to the Dirk statue. It is crazy.
The city is grieving. I'm not gonna lie. This is not I think he has his own day in Dallas, guys. Like, this isn't one of those trades where we just traded away a really good player. This was the guy people thought was gonna replace Dirk, was gonna be 20-year Maverick. You know what I'm saying? Was gonna bring multiple rings.
To doing it too. That's the thing. He was committed to doing it.
It's like trading Steph when they was making the finals. Like, bro, This
I
is
just
That
don't
that is
understand
like
why you
trading
don't
Steph
shop him
after the first round.
around. Why don't you like? Do you guys understand? Like, can someone
That's
explain
why
to
I
me
think it's
why
like
wouldn't you
it's
shop
got to
him
be
around?
fixed in some way. Cause ain't no way you don't shop a player like that around. You can't
Literally,
tell me Nico just looked at AD and is like, I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he had
he
coming,
to.
can't be
bro.
watching basketball if that's how he's coming.
And
He can't.
Nico's smart. Nico's been a great GM until up until this point. So something has to happen. Something has had to happen. Especially how secretive it was. No.
Yeah,
Terrible.
they say Braun didn't
They
know, which
kid what didn't know.
they say
Braun
a
didn't
lot of
know.
people didn't know.
And I
Yeah,
think
Braun didn't know. Okay,
Braun gonna lie. Braun gonna lie.
Braun didn't know. Okay,
But if Braun didn't know, this is some real weird stuff going on.
I
Very
don't know.
weird.
Silver making that call, man. Silver
I,
making
hey, if you want to
the
get the,
ratings down.
I hate to do conspiracy hypo talk, but if you want to get the
Ratings is
ratings up,
down. Luka and LeBron
God
hell
damn it,
bringing the
hey,
ratings up.
The
this
views
ain't a
was
way to
going
do it. I don't
down.
know
The
what
views
is.
going down. They said they had to do something.
Luka
Views
and
going
LeBron
down.
hell, they definitely gonna do something for sure.
I wouldn't say Silver made the call, but he probably was like, "Hey guys, like that, do it."
We
You
was
know what I'm
just talking
saying?
about all the NBA views going down, but this is really egregious. Why did it have to be me? Trey Giannis. Get them niggas Giannis somebody.
It's so
Like
crazy.
just him.
Nah, man, I'm really hurt because they traded away. They did the Trey Young trade for Luka, so it literally washes away that whole trade.
Hawks
That
won
was
it.
about to be the most biggest win in
Hawks
Mavs
won it.
history too.
Remember when that was an argument who won that trade between the Hawks and the Mavericks?
The
And
Hawks
we was
won it.
killing
It's
them.
so
Now they
crazy.
just
The
they
Hawks
got
won
us.
that trade, bro.
They
Hawks
got
won.
us. Oh, they got us at the very end. It was close. They Hail Married at the
You know what's
very end.
crazy? Trae Young
No,
beat
y'all threw a
Trade
pick.
Talk.
That's what happened.
Big
Y'all
six.
threw an interception. They Hail Mary nothing. Them boys was no. Y'all blew it.
Big
Nah,
six.
man. Nah, man. Luka mean too much to the city of Dallas. As people that live in the DFW, we see the. I think that's why it's hitting a little different because we see the impact he have on sports
Yeah.
down here. We
Especially
see the
growing up with
impact he have
Dirk.
on pop culture down here too.
We saw Dirk win a championship with this team. We thought Luka was gonna be the right next
Oh,
thing.
without a doubt, bro.
For
Luka
sure.
made it to the man. Luka was going blow for blow against OKC with like one leg, bro. Last year, he was going ham. Was hurt pretty much all of the playoffs,
And they just
and
cut
was
off the
still
season
able to take them to the finals.
Exactly.
Oh,
It makes sense, man. It
It's
really.
egregious, man. And I'm not gonna lie. If that's what Nico's saying, defense wins championships, and Luka wasn't willing to buy in and all this. Nah, nah, nah.
It's some
Nah,
tough stuff. You guys
nah.
got any final thoughts on the trade?
I'm
Anything
speechless. I'm
like
good.
Lakers wise? You think any moves that they could possibly make to make that team better?
I feel like this is going to be more of like a long game. I don't think they're going to try to do anything. Well, they could still try to get a big again,
I'm gonna
but
be honest with LeBron still on that team. They're gonna try to do something as quick as
Do
possible.
something, yeah. They try to
okay,
do something every year he's been on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
okay.
For real.
but
For real. My opinion, I think the Knicks are actually the biggest losers in all of this. The Knicks they were my finals contender. They was going nope. I already know what time it is. This honestly kind of reset both conferences, in my opinion. Because the
you don't
Knicks
think
gave up
so?
so much for Mikel. Look what it's worth.
Yeah, that
Look
is.
what it's
Oh,
worth.
oh.
Well, what happened?
Okay. I was about to say we just got some news
I'm
that
about to be like, dog, don't do that to me. I'm
Man,
about to be like,
I
man,
was gonna
don't you
be
make the face.
sick.
I said,
I
don't do
was
that to me,
gonna
bro.
be sick.
Don't do that to me, bro.
Yeah,
man, I
no
wish
matter what
I
the
could.
news is, I just know it was gonna be sick.
Don't do that to me, bro.
It was like Kyrie request trade, but this is actually a fake post.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Centel. Okay, that's
Okay.
okay.
Man,
Okay.
boy, that would have been crazy for
Centel
the
be getting you
pod.
though. They be making the right tweets at the right time to make it seem like it's real.
And that's what I think that's
Thank
what made
God.
that sham tweet so crazy. Cause it was so out the blue. And you would have thought that was something you would have seen from like a fake page or on them.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying? But it's really real. And they got nothing in return. Like, didn't shop him around. Just let him essentially you was better off just letting him free agency, in my opinion.
We could have got
That's the
so
weirdest
much.
thing for sure, bro.
We could have got so much.
That's
And
the
it's going
weirdest
to the
thing for
Lakers
sure.
made it so weird.
Not shopping Luca around is probably the biggest mistake out of this whole trade for sure.
It's crazy, bro. Real crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Knicks' biggest losers, man. They gave everything up for Mikel just for what? Not to make the finals because it's not happening now. I know it's not. The Celtics seen this trade and like, oh, this is easy money. Like what?
Man,
Celtics seen this trade.
they talking about the Lakers gonna go to the finals this year.
I, well,
They gonna
Luka
go to the
is
finals.
possible, but if I'm the
They
They gonna get
Celtics,
need to get
cooked
them
worse
views
than the
up. It's
Mavs.
gonna be rigged. They get them views
man,
up.
shoot.
They're gonna get cooked worse than the Mavs. They end up matching up in the finals against the Celtics, especially with the way they roster.
Exactly. That's what. If I'm the Celtics, I'm looking like, bro, the West.
Breeze,
I'm
okay.
telling man, we just gotta worry
Oh,
about the East because we know in the West we gonna roll them boys. We gonna roll.
Breeze. I would say OKC is like
OKC
yeah,
our biggest comp. Houston too.
Houston too young. Houston too young.
yeah. It
I
might
think
be
we
too
may
big.
got my figured it out. I love how them boys hooping right now. Last
That
like
would be
10 games,
insane. That would
last
be
10 games
insane.
they've been on one. I'm high on Houston right now.
That would be insane. I think I'm higher on Memphis though than Houston. I think I got Memphis over Houston. I feel like their team is like they've had some time to gel, so I feel like they would be more.
You don't think that young Houston team that's been gelling for 5 years don't ain't gelled like for real? Like, not even five, but like
Not even
3.
like I'm talking about like playoff time. Like
Like playoff time. Okay, okay.
they had no playoff experience, no time to get like things together when it comes to playoff time. And Memphis has been in the playoffs multiple times.
Before and made runs in the playoffs.
Yeah, they made runs. You know how Ja can get. So
Correct, yeah. Damn, boy.
yeah,
Traded him in the West. Didn't even send him to the East. Kept him in the West.
They're gonna have to
That's
deal with
crazy.
him forever if they can touch him. If they even touch the team,
yeah.
that's on them. I can't. That's not my business. Not no
You guys
more.
got any final thoughts? My meeting time is running down.
Man,
10 minutes left.
Luka, man, been a pleasure. I don't know what you want me to say. It's
Have
over.
mercy.
It's over.
Have
It's
mercy.
over.
February 25th. Have mercy.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Nah,
over.
shout
No
out
more
to
Luka
Luka,
Day.
man.
No more blue 77s. It's over.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
shout
cop
out to
that
Luka,
jersey. If as soon as it
man.
go on discount, I'm copping a jersey.
I just know that Nico Harrison may be the most hated man in Dallas right now. He
Oh
can't
yeah,
step
for
out the house.
sure, for
He can't
sure.
step out the house. They will Luigi that boy. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. Not trying to wish death on nobody. They will do him so dirty. Like nah. The people of Dallas is distraught by this. This tough pill to swallow. And the Cowboys were bad this year. Oh God have mercy, bro. It's just the Texas Rangers were trash this year. It's just throw the whole DFW sports away right now. It's crazy. Just
Except
throw it
for
all away.
Rangers. Rangers is nice.
Rangers won a title last year, so yeah, they're cool. I guess we can keep them.
Rangers is nice, but that's it. That's it. That's it for Dallas
No
sports.
Crowley, you know what I'm saying? No Crowley and the Rangers. That's the only thing keeping DW up right now in sports. Shoot.
Shout out to North Crowley.
Shout out to man, shout out to No Crow. That's how it is, bro. It's tough.
As soon
Really
as they
tough.
get good, every other sports team goes in the gutter.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
All right. Anyways, y'all, thank you guys for tuning in to this emergency pod. We had to tap in crazy breaking news. Shout out to the fans in Dallas. I know it's gonna be a tough time for y'all.
Man, praying
And I have nothing to say to you, Laker fans.
for
But thank you guys for tuning in. Keep us posted. We'll come with more content soon. Peace
yes,
out.
sir. We'll see y'all later.